Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Unmistakably, the San Siro, this most distinctive of structures, 80,000 it holds. Well, we're on the way. Upamecano is there to clear. Vinicius Junior. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception, because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Spread neatly. Rodrigo! And he's quick to get it clear again. That's gone for a throw-in. Threads one in. Olise. Mbappe, can he put it away? Chouameni. Now it's Thuram. Oh, super find. And he's managed to get free. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Bakula! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. France with the corner, they're first. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, no joy this time. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
It's a pretty loose pass. He is through here. Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. France have their second corner now. Chouameni plays it short. Oh, it's played into the air. He rises! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Now, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Goulet, out for a throw. Rodrigo, still goalless. No, that's been intercepted. Thuram is onto it in a flash. Eder Militao, and that is a little undercooked. Can he spark a counter here? He's got away. And the shot! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Vinicius Junior chasing after it. Driving forward. Now that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Vinicius Junior. Quality ball. Well read, nice interception. Vinicius Junior. He's a sharp little ball here. Mignon can pick that up.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's there to retrieve it. Olise. Carvajal producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Barcola is herring after that one. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that could set him on his way. There's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Olise, looking for the run, and that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. France have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Can he get it through? Vinicius Junior is wide and looking to get onto this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, easy pickings there. And that has left him in a heap.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Now, what about a counter-attack? Goulet. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Bellingham. Upamecano. And it's half-time here. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Here we go again then.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Hernandez wins the duel this time. Thuram. That's a sweet ball. Real chance! They've scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have the first goal.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. That looks a good ball through. He's got the shot away! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Rodrigo. Here comes the corner. And that should get the job done. France are looking to go forward now. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Rodrigo. Oh, that's a fine interception. It's their second corner of the game. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Rodrigo. Carvajal.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.007
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That's been cut out, well played. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Goulet. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 15.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Great defending, strong and determined. Barcola, who does have an assist to his name. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And he's there to belt it away. Conte. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Thuram, and he's had it nicked away. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. And he has been fouled there.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 5.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 10. Modric. Attenzione, un cambio.
And it's Modric. Rodrigo. So to play, and it is a goal kick. Madrid will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Lucas Vázquez.
That's good play from him.
It's a good run down the right. Nice interception, well timed. Tchouaméni gets rid without sophistication. It'll be a throw-in.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 2. Lascia il campo per il numero 4.
Moved on forwards. Oh, that's well spotted. Nicely spread. Now it's Lucas Vázquez.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well timed, excellent interception. Deftly away. Just 5 minutes left. That is Conte. And the finish! Eder Militao attempts a clearance.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Oh, played right into his path.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Alaba. Time added on 4 minutes. Pass somewhat off target. Works it forward. Zaire Emery. That's an excellent interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that will be it. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi
Your
che è
final thoughts,
possibile
Jim?
seguire l'esibizione
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere. So it's down to business here. Upamecano kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nice sequence of passes, this. Dembele. Dembele's delivery. Olise deals with that comfortably. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I think Theo Hernandez is one of the most exciting fullbacks in the game. Rarely have I seen a player display all the qualities needed in a complete fullback at such a tender age, and at a time where the role of the fullback is even more crucial. He really is a diamond.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hernandez.
That was lovely, that.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Upamecano has given away a free kick. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Strokes it back.
He had nobody else to...
Big chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Colin. He can run onto that. And it's Dembele. In with the challenge. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Camavinga calmly anticipates. Colomwani is onto it in a flash. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Thuram. Mbappe, can he finish? That's going to go a long way. Hangs one in. Tchouaméni with the clearance. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hernandez works it forward, and he's intervened well there. That has been cut short. Played back. Rabiot.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Upamecano getting this one clear. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Cleared without hesitation. Thuram with a definite foul there. Koundé. Olise. Well read, nice interception. Kolumwani might just make this.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Driven forward. Mbappe. And it's hoisted clear. Tchouaméni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tries to get it clear. Olise. Can he spark a counter here? Thuram. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Half-time getting close now. And it's Dembele. Thuram! This time, surely! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries a shot! Camavinga gets it away. Puts in a cross. Saliba with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. He's in. There's the hit! They've scored!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
France clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score, which the ball was recovered.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's half-time here. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
France merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
France leading 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
France really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go.
Real chance! Dembele. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Mbappe. Dembele. Chouameni. Spread neatly. Dembele. Dembele's cross. He's got full. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Now it's Thuram. Hernandez. And he was quick to react. Elise. France trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Hernandez. Looking for options for movement. It's a great ball.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.700
France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Elise.
France showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Koundé spots it and intercepts. The message is clear, none shall pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, no joy this time. Mbappe chasing after it. Camavinga puts his foot on the gas. Thuram is wide and looking to get onto this. The referee's awarded a free kick. It's a quick one. Can he get onto this? Camavinga proves just a little bit too strong. Elise is there to clear. Koundé with the foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 14.
We have got changes here
Numero
from
7.
both sides, in fact.
Numero 11. Numero 4. Lasciano il campo per il numero 6. Il numero 20.
Now it's
il
Thuram.
numero 12. Il numero
75
15.
minutes played.
Cambio di giocatori.
Great chance! Goal! France are back on level terms.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Attenzione, la sostituzione.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
France grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Oh, good-looking ball. Mbappe. Nkunku. Mbappe.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
France really will have to throw everything at this now. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. He can get that clear. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Interesting ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Done delicately. 2 minutes to be added on. And he cuts out the supply. Koundé pinches it off him. Nkunku clears. And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Thuram picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And we are absorbing the energy emanating from the stands of this grand stadium that is the Giuseppe Meazza. And as you can see, we've already started here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Hernandez. Mbappe. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, good-looking ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, that's been intercepted. Hernandez. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Dembele. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that, and he's a formidable presence at the back.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. The pass has gone astray. That's an excellent interception. Gently done. And here's Barcola. Oh, nicely intercepted. Quarter of an hour played. Interesting ball. Whistle's gone, that's foul. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. And he can clear it away. That has been knocked clear. And they've got rid. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
That's a shade optimistic. Thuram is firing after that one. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's there to get it away. Dembele, in it comes. Upamecano clears it away. Oh, that's well spotted. Tchouaméni getting this one clear. Koundé. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Pass is just off target. Chance here to counter.
France couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And it's Dembele.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rabiot. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And we have our very first corner. Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Camavinga. Works it forward. Now it's Thuram. Barcola. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And here's Barcola. Nkunku. Olise.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
It is a corner. Corner number 2 then. Shapes to shoot! And here's Dembele.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pinches it off him. Camavinga. Hernandez.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Played back to the goalkeeper. There's the whistle for half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So there was the first half.
France ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
France are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
France look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
That is good alertness. It's run loose here. It looks a good ball through. Big chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
That's the throw. Upamecano.
France have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least. Because
has a go! And the ball's come loose here. Upamecano attempts to clear. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Koundé, and he welcomes it in. He's had a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Foot in. Olise. Dembele. Koundé. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 14, numero 11. Lasciano il campo per il numero 6, il numero 12. Cambio di giocatori.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Punched away. Fires from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
France still have the cards to affect this game. Elise. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Barcola. That's a nicely measured pass. He's picked his way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's headed upfield. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now he's off and running. Zaire Emery. Barcola. Always onto this. Mbappe. Great chance! It's there! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So we have our breakthrough.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows. So concentration is key from here.
Thuram has given away a free kick. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Hernandez trying to keep this in. Koundé. Oh, it's played into the area. Keeper has taken decisive action.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball.
Ci saranno 3
Hernandez.
minuti di recupero.
It's Camavinga. It's gone out for a throw-in. Chouameni. Has a look and plays it forward. Zaire Emery. He is through here. Showing good feet. Hits one! And that is the last effort of the game. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
France could still be playing, Peter, and probably still be trying to score. It might just be causing some edginess to the camp.